regular thing. I came for the
Artlist
ring, you know what I
IO.
mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking, it's how to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better get right, I'm champion. The game is in trouble. I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle. I got it for real. Still keep me going. I wake
Music
up and
licensing
reimagined.
reimagined.
In the field, man of the town. You've been in your fields. I'm adjusting this crown. Call me your majesty. Either that or your tragedy. We shutting everything down. I've been hot like somebody put a candle on them. Off top, I don't really stand opponents. This mine. The moment is run out and start a bunch of pandemonium. More game, I got some. The skill is bar one. Y'all done. The game in the coffin. Referee screen recipe. So think twice if you're next to me. It's West. This ain't no regular thing. I came for the ring. You know what I mean.
Artlist IO.
I shoot my shot and it's clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking, it's hard to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better get right, I'm champion. It's our repetition. I'm stacking these trophies. I'm good with addition. I spit like a pastor. I gave you the vision. Up early morning, enough for the sleep in my life is
Music
a dream.
licensing
Haters
reimagined.
get livid. My pocket's Pacific. That's deep if you get it. So therapeutic. I sleep on the critics. Don't feel like competing. I'm hearing these crickets. Whoa, let me switch the flow. A new bounce. Coming to the den with a lion. I'm gon' pounce. Know I've been a king for a while. Got a ring and a crown. That's the bling with the blow. What the team is about. Champions. You can tell by the ambience of this sound. Referee screen, rest in peace. And think twice if you never see me. Just no doubt. This ain't no regular thing. I came for the ring. You know what I mean.
Artlist IO.
If you talking, it's hard to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better get right. This ain't no regular thing. I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team.
Music licensing
I
reimagined.
play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better get right, I'm champion.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. From the Channel 9 studio, this is Sports Chat with Mr. 33. I am he, Mr. 33, on this Monday night. And as we always do it on this channel, we start with Monday Night Raw. So let's rewind and review what happened tonight on Raw. So tonight we started out with Jey Uso coming out, to have a conversation about, what he get ready to do. He talking about he got everybody in his ear. He got his brother in his ear. He got his cousin in his ear. And, he not caring about what any of them talking about right now. He trying to get to his spot. He trying to be world champion. And as soon as he says that, CM Punk comes out there first of all, to troll him. So as he comes out there, he comes out, he pulls a J, he rewinds it back, he tells him, let's do it again. They play his music again. Like, all right, I'm gonna stop playing with you, man, because I'm proud of you. Just stand the third. We friends. You got so many people in your ear, but you need to do what you got to do. And when you threw your brother out of the ring, I knew you had it in you. And he was like, man, you know what, Punk? Screw you, man. And he did his finishing line, 4 letters, 1 word. Y'all know the rest. And he stormed up out of there. And, as they understand, they both need to be world champion. So, no harm came in that conflict as they walked out of Jay walked out of the ring. So that's how that segment ends. Jay walks out, telling him I'm be champ, pretty much. Dirty, it's crazy. But backstage right after that, Dirty Dom is back there. They beat, Judgment Day beefing. Finn like you made me lose the belt. You need to run it back, whatever the case may be. Dom like I got to worry about something else. I got a match. Everybody start going on their own little situation. So for the first match, though, actually was a number 1 contenders match between Penta and Rusev. I still don't know how this match was. This Penta came out, trying to do use his speed and quickness, but Rusev took care of that, and he slowed him down, took control of the match. And then all of a sudden we see Penta start coming through uh, he got an opportunity. He started picking up on the opportunity, and then he hits Rusev with a Penta driver, but nothing happened. But as the match is going on, we see uh the Los Americanos, which is Grande Americanos. That's a plural of them. They come out, you know. Then once they come out, they all get involved. Then Rusev had to take them out, uh, which led to a double disqualification. So nobody's a number one contender, right? So we'll have that discussion down the line. Uh, the next match was Nikki Bella versus Roxanne. Uh, Roxanne took off in the beginning. She had she had Nikki going all over the place, trying to injure her by attacking her neck and head area. Then Nikki got out of that. Then she had her opportunity, and now she's starting to get her momentum. Uh, Raquel Rodriguez looked like she's going to interrupt the match, uh, and as she does that, Roxanne gets the opportunity to hit pop rocks on her, get the 3 count. So after that match, after the 3 count, they get ready to attack. They're both about to attack her, but the champion Stephanie Vaquer comes down, to get in the way and to break that up. So they got out the ring, but Roxanne did get the victory over Nikki. To keep her, just to try to build some momentum towards Stephanie Vaquer, which probably will be coming soon. The the, the third match, uh, was LA Knight versus Braun Breaker. LA Knight, he started off quick. He was in control. Then we see Bronson Reed come out, and he gets distracted. Then he goes out there to fight Bronson Reed. He takes care of Bronson Reed, but he gets in the ring, and then after being gorilla pressed and all of this stuff and surviving 2 DDTs, Braun Breaker kicks up, hit him with the spear, gets a 3 count. It just broke him in half. So Braun Breaker did defeat LA Knight tonight for that match. In that match, rather. So backstage, I just told y'all Dirty Dom had a double disqualification for the number one contendership. So Adam Pearce goes back there to inform him that Dirty Dom will be defending the Intercontinental Championship against Rusev and Penta at Saturday night's main event. So that's a new match that has been added to Saturday night's main event, which will be this Saturday, 7 p.m. on Peacock. So as Dirty Dom getting his match, we see Sheamus is getting ready to fight JD McDonough. And, for the most part, Sheamus had his way against JD McDonough. But JD McDonough, if you've been watching, he's been getting punished for, every time he gets in a match. So as Sheamus is getting through, JD McDonough starts to get a comeback. And then Sheamus start his comeback, but then Finn Balor helps JD by putting his foot on the ropes as he tries to get a 3 count. Then after that, JD McDonough hits him with he puts him on the top rope, hits him with a Spanish fly, which was very difficult to do. And he connected, and the Spanish fly from the top rope. I had to rephrase that because that was on the top rope, which is very difficult to do. Sheamus is not a small guy, and he actually got the 3 count off of that. So JD McDonough did defeat Sheamus, and that match was kind of crazy because I didn't expect that to happen, but it did. So he did get the 3 count. Um, so big win for JD. And then we had the final match. The final match was Charlotte and Miss Bliss versus Bailey and what is her name? Oh, Lyra Valkyria. So they started that match. Uh, Bailey and Lyra, they had the advantage. They worked well as a tag team. They was really trying to they was trying to win the championship. They worked together well. They was taking down Miss Bliss. Miss Bliss was getting, being held to the corner, all that. But Miss Bliss got away. She gets to the tag of Charlotte. Charlotte starts chopping everybody to death. And then we started getting interesting because Charlotte hits the figure 8 on Bailey. Lyra tried to interrupt it. Then Miss Bliss comes through and she stops that from occurring. And then there's a double DDT at the end, and there's a pinfall, and Miss Bliss gets the 3 count. So the defending champions, they do retain their belt. They retain the belt, and that was a good victory for them heading into uh to end the match. But after the match, the Kabuki Warriors came out to let them know we got next. They went out and took out both Charlotte and Miss Bliss to let them know we got a match next week. They do have a match that's going to be for the belt as well. So we have to stay tuned. So pretty much what happened was we got a new match for Saturday night's main event. To add on to the World Championship matches between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. We got the number 1 contenders, Jey Uso versus CM Punk. That will be at Saturday night main event. We got the match that was just introduced, the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. And then we have do we have Jade and Tiffany coming on a Saturday night main event? I believe so. But you guys got to stay tuned for Friday because they probably will add on another match from SmackDown to give them more credence to get to a 5 or 6 match situation. But that will be that'll be Friday. So that was the segment for SmackDown. Excuse me, Raw. That's what happened on Raw. We do have a football game. We had a football game tonight. Monday Night Football was between the Washington Commanders and they facing the Kansas City Chiefs. While Terry McLaurin did come back to play for the Commanders tonight, his quarterback Jaden Daniels did not play with a leg injury, and it was close. It was 7-7 at half, but in the second half, it was all Kansas City to have the final score to be 28-7. The Chiefs get the victory. They run their record to 5-3, while the Commanders go to 3-4. Let's go to Patrick Mahomes' stats. Patrick Mahomes' stats was 25 for 34, 299 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, even though those one was of a tip variety. Not much in the running game. Pacheco led the team with 58 yards with 12 carries. And of course, Travis Kelce had 99 yards to receive with the receiving yards, but Rashee Rice had 9 receptions. They both had touchdowns. Did Travis Kelce and Rashee Rice. Uh, and Kareem Hunt has a receiving touchdown as well. So he ran one and caught one. And for the Commanders, we have Marcus Mariota. It wasn't as bad as it looks. I mean, it looks bad because he was 21 of 30 for 213 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. But the 2 interceptions were like pretty much at the end. Uh, Not much running for the Commanders as Mariota led the team with 28 yards on 8 carries. And while Terry McLaurin did come back, he had 3 receptions for 54 yards. Jeremy McNichols led the team with 5 receptions. So, with all of that being said, and week 8 is finally over, we're going to look at the standings. One second as I try to pull the standings up for you guys. Now, with this entire week over, we see, and once again in the AFC, we see New England is a game above Buffalo in the AFC East. Pittsburgh with a 4-3 record is above the Cincinnati Bengals. As a matter of fact, the Baltimore Ravens is the only one that won in that division. Wow, that's crazy. Baltimore is the only team to win in the AFC North. If I'm not mistaken, everybody in the AFC won their game. The Jets won for the first time. Miami crushed Atlanta Falcons. Buffalo crushed the Carolina Panthers. And despite being sacked 5 times, Drake May crushed the Cleveland Browns. In the South, we see Indy still with the 1 loss, still playing great football. Daniel Jones, there's going to be talk about him being, if not MVP, it has to be comeback player of the year because no one saw this coming. And he easily has a 2.5 game lead over the Jaguars, who is 4-3. Now, mind you, the records are not updated on this as of yet, but Denver is 6-2, and both the Chargers and the Chiefs are a game behind with their 5-3 records. And in the NFC, we see Philly is still 6-2. They got a 3-game lead on. They got a 3-game lead on Dallas, and a 2.5 game lead on the Commanders. And the Giants with that loss of Scatterbull is now 2-6. In the NFC North, we see by percentage points in that tie, the Green Bay Packers are a half game above the Detroit Lions. Chicago lost their first game in a month, going to 4-3. And Minnesota is 3-4. In the South, Tampa Bay go to 6-2. As Carolina lost, the Falcons lost, and the Saints lose, but they have a 2-game lead over the Panthers. In the South and in the West, with that loss to the 49ers did lose this week. They lost to the Texans, which got them a half a game behind both the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. And Seattle is in the lead because of their one divisional win, and the Rams don't have one. So that is the updates on uh, the NFL as far as it goes. Now we're into the NBA, and I'll go through some final scores, some early scores. Uh, we see that the Oklahoma City Thunder, the reigning defending champions, they get a 7-point win over the Dallas Mavericks, 101 to 94. Let's look at see who's the leading scorers in this game. Anthony Davis had 26 for the Mavs. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander had 23 and 8. Anthony Davis had 26 and 11 for the Mavericks. And we see all of the stats. Shea Gilgeous was 10 of 22 from the field, 1 for 3, leading his team. And for the Mavs, we had AD. He was 10 of 16 with 1 3-point shot made. So he was 26 and he had 11 total rebounds, 8 of them on the defensive board. But it's another win for the Thunder, who's rolling. They continuously are winning. So big win for them. The Celtics 122 to 90 over the Pelicans for their first win of the season. We got the Spurs 121, the Toronto Raptors 103. The Chicago Bulls is playing some good basketball beginning of the year, 128 to 123 over the Atlanta Hawks. In Houston, the Rockets 137, Brooklyn Nets 109. In Detroit, Cleveland with a 116 to 95 win over the Pistons. In Philly, the 76ers defeat the Orlando Magic's 136 to 124. In some of the late games that we just saw up here, we got Utah. They have 1 second to go in Utah. In overtime, it's a 138 to 134 win or lead over the Phoenix Suns. In the fourth quarter, we got the Denver Nuggets 116, the Timberwolves 105, 106. In that game, Anthony Edwards did not play. He has a hamstring and will be out for the next 2 weeks. So no Anthony Edwards in this game between the T-Wolves and Nuggets. In San Fran, we got the Warriors 97, the Grizzlies 78 with just under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. We have at halftime the Portland Trailblazers 57, Los Angeles Lakers 51 at the half. So those are the updates in the NBA. Got a lot of good things going on as well. In Major League Baseball, Game 3 of the World Series just went to the bottom of the 10th with a 5-5 tie. They are in Los Angeles. They're getting ready to start the bottom of the 10th inning. So we are just waiting for them to start to see what happens in the bottom of the 10th. So as we can see, we are headed into week 9. Let's go look at week 9 schedule. What up, though? Shout out to my 33 brother, my co-host, the word himself. Let's go ahead and look at week 9. Let's see if we can go ahead and look at it, right? So we know Thursday night football will be the Ravens heading to Miami to play the Dolphins. If I'm not mistaken, they are saying that Lamar Jackson will be a part of this game. Uh, you know, with the big, with their win against Chicago last week, they still feel that they have a puncher's chance. So we may see Lamar Jackson uh, go ahead and play. Now, the Sunday games are going to be the Bears and Bengals, the Vikings versus the Lions. Falcons will be in New England to play the Patriots. The Panthers will be in Green Bay to play the Packers. The Panthers will be in Green Bay to play the Packers. That was a mouthful. Uh, Los Angeles Chargers will be heading to Tennessee to play the Titans. The 49ers will be flying to MetLife Stadium to play the Giants. That's the 1 o'clock games of week 9. I don't know why they ain't finished showing the rest of these these schedule, but those are some of the games that will be happening. Excuse me, on Monday or on Sunday night. So that's pretty much the gist of what's going on in the world of sports. Bottom of the 10, uh, Freddie Freeman's up at bat. He got a 2-1 count going against Hoffman of the Blue Jays. The pitch is a swing and a miss, so it goes to 2-2. Freddie Freeman is 1 for 2 in the game, a couple of walks and a single. The 2-2 pitches get ready to come. It's outside 3-2 count. So this is game 3. It's tied at 1 apiece. The Blue Jays won the first game. The Dodgers won the second game. Full count pitches popped up in foul territory. The third baseman has got room. Makes the catch. It's 1 away. The next batter is Will Smith. As he comes up, they're talking about a controversial play at home plate because the runner got thrown out trying to score by Teoscar Hernandez. They're trying to say that the catcher was interfering or blocking the plate when he when he wasn't supposed to. But they ruled that was a good play. That's why we're in the bottom of the 10th. So the first pitch to Will Smith is down low and outside, ball 1. What's his stats? Will Smith is 1 for 3 with a single. The 1-0 count, the 1-0 pitch rather, is outside again. 2-0 is the count. I know these guys, because they got to play tomorrow for them, which will be tonight for us because it's almost 12 o'clock. So I know they're trying to get this done. 2-0 pitches way outside, 3-0. And sometimes it's hard to come back from an extra inning game and then go right back out. And you might have to use a lot of your bullpen. That could deplete a team. That could have a team at a disadvantage. So it's going to be interesting to watch this as it goes along. But since I'm here, it's 3-0 count. Is a strike. It was a borderline strike, and the umpire gave it to the pitcher. So it's going to be interesting to see how far in the bullpen these guys go. And if you watch baseball during the regular season, there was a guy at second base to start the inning. They have taken that out for the World Series. 3-0, it hits him. We have a runner on first base. So Will Smith was hit by the pitch, which would have been ball 4 anyway. but officially he's been hit by pitch, hits Batman, so he's at first. Max Muncy is up at the plate with one out in the bottom of the 10th. So, but a lot is going on in the world of sports. Uh, as I've been giving y'all updates from both basketball and now this game, the pitch is outside to the left-handed batter, which is 1-0. It looks like Hoffman is losing his ability to stay around the plate. But this is what happened. Max Muncy is 0 for 4 in the game. Will Smith has the lead. The 1-0 pitch is a strike right on the corner. 1-1 is the count. So normally when you in this situation, you probably would think somebody would do a hit and run to try to get the runner moving to make it first and third on a base hit. But here's the 1-1 pitch. It's fouled away, which is 1-2. But Max Muncy is probably not one of those guys you would do it because he's a swing and miss guy, and he also he does line out a lot. So it's a strange way, but in extra innings you're trying to do what you can to get the advantage. So here's the 1-2 pitch. Hoffman ready to deal. Oh, he struck him out looking on a beautiful curveball inside the corner, low and in. So Max Muncy is 0 for 5, 2 men out, and Teoscar Hernandez is coming up to the plate. Teoscar Hernandez is 2 for 4 in the game. He has a single and a home run, a solo shot early in the game. The pitch is popped up. Is there a play? It's out of play. So we're at 0-1 to Teoscar Hernandez. Oh, Lisa J, welcome in. On Mondays and Fridays, Monday, Friday, and Sundays is 11:30 p.m. Most notably because I try to get after the sporting events. In this case, it was WWE Raw. Fridays is WWE SmackDown, and Sunday is just the Sunday night schedule itself. Swinging a miss to Teoscar Hernandez is 0-2. So those are the reasons why I go at 11:30 at night, so I can have give you scores and stats of certain things and replay and review what happened on those wrestling events. So it's Monday, Friday, and Sunday. Line drive past the shortstop, a base hit. Teoscar Hernandez with a single. It's first and second with 2 outs. But I'm open to start doing some calling some games. I'm just calling this game because it's on now in the bottom of the 10th inning, and it's the World Series between the Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. So I'm just calling this until either it ends or I run out of words. But I think it's getting ready to end now. As they showing co-owner Magic Johnson. I don't know, Lisa. If I had Magic Johnson in hand and I was investing like him, we all be rich. I'm just saying. But the batter is Edmund, who's 0 for 4. Hoffman's pitch is popped up right behind first base. Guerrero catches the ball, 3 outs. We're going to the 11th inning. So they're going to the 11th inning. And the score is 5-5. The fans are getting a little frustrated. It's only 12 for us. It's only 9 o'clock for them. So, but they're getting a little frustrated as they think this game should be over with some base hits, but it's still 5-5. But yeah, Lisa. So that's what I normally do for this channel Monday, Friday, and Sunday. Very rarely I go on like after a boxing match. If it's on a Saturday, I probably go. I would go on with that, have a conversation or review that match as well. But you know, but it's always at night. Like even now that I'm starting to cover the NBA, it's hard to like, I can give like live scores and updates, but at the same time, it's more about catching reviews. Like right now, with a minute and 25 to go in the NBA, the Nuggets 127, the T Wolves at 112, uh, a little over a minute going in the fourth quarter. The Warriors 101, the Grizzlies at 85, and we got a little over a little bit over 8 minutes. The Trailblazers 67, the Lakers 58. So this is something that I try to do. To have the conversation about sports and things like that. So uh, but that's normally the routine to go over sporting events and give the stats and standings and certain things. I did, if you go on my community wall, I gave the standings for the NBA. I just went over the standings for the NFL. Gave a few games out, a few game time starts for Thursday and the early games on Sunday, and things of that nature. So we're in the top of the 11. Vlad Guerrero Jr. is 1 for 4. He's getting ready to face number 80, Sheehan for the Dodgers. But it looked like we got some malfunction with the equipment by the catcher. So it may take a quick second to get that together. Now they're talking about Game 4, which will start tomorrow. Well, tonight for us. Game 4 is Shohei. Are they saying Shohei's going to pitch? Yeah. Shohei Ohtani's going to pitch Game 4 for the Dodgers. The only question is remaining: will this be a 2-1 lead for the Dodgers or a 2-1 lead for the Blue Jays? For those of you that don't know, Shohei Ohtani is normally a DH, but he's a two-way player. He pitches as well. So that's the big conversation that's been going on. So here's the first pitch to Guerrero. Is a strike in the outside corner on 1. Vlad Jr. trying to win one for his dad. The second pitch is outside, 1-1. His father was Vladimir Guerrero, who played for a very long time, notably for the Expos and the Angels. He played for several teams, but those two are fresh in my mind. High fly ball, center field. It's in play. It's in the stadium. It's caught by the center fielder. There's 1 out. So we're 1 out on the top of the 11. And we see Clayton Kershaw in his final season warming up in the bullpen. And this is what I was saying. They're showing that they have 3 pitchers that's still available, except for Shohei Ohtani, because they can't use him. If they use him, he won't start them all. First pitch to Connor Khalifa is out. It's inside, 1-0. He doesn't have an official appearance. He has a walk on his record. Next pitch is on the corner for a 1-1 count. So the Dodgers is literally down to 3 pitchers and Sheehan, who's on the mound right now. The next pitch is chopped back to the mound. Sheehan catches it, flips it to first to Freeman, 2 outs. So Sheehan may be on. He may be there for a little bit longer because he only pitched 15 pitches. That's what I was telling y'all. It's going to be hard to going on and on if they go any further, like the 15th, 16th inning or something to that extent, and they're running out of pitchers. That would be the. I believe that would be the advantage for the Blue Jays. Dalton Varsho shows up. He's 2 for 4 with 2 singles and 2 walks. First pitch, high. Curveball stayed high. And in the Blue Jays bullpen, they have Mr. Fisher warming up. He may come out in the bottom of the 11th. Here's the 1-0 count. Chop foul off the first base side, 1-1. So that's why, baseball is a very, very, it's not like you can get 5 minutes overtime, they get timeouts. Nah, this is more throwing the ball and stuff like that. So you running out of pitches. The pitch is up, it's up and it's in the corner. 1 and 2 is the count. So Sheehan is trying to keep his count, his pitch count low. So he may return the next inning if it gets to the next inning. But he only has 18 pitches thrown. So the faster he gets these 3 outs, the more he might stay on. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We're going to the bottom of the 11th with a 5-5 tie. Now, normally, I usually stay on for an hour, but I'm going to stay on for the hour this time, or until this game ends, because we already spoke about everything. Like I said, we spoke about the sports, but you can go back and check this. I could check the score still in the NBA. That game is a final in Minnesota, 127 to 114. The Nuggets get the victory. And so we only have 2 games remaining with 8.5 minutes to go. Golden State 109, Memphis Grizzlies 91. And at 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, we got 76 for the Blazers and 65 for the Lakers. While they're over there on a commercial break warming up, let's see if we can get some stats in. This is a live game, so it may change. Jimmy Butler is leading the team with 20 points. John Morant, he's still good, looking good. Oh, y'all showing me injury reports. Okay. Zach Edey's out. I didn't even know KCP was on the Grizzlies. Wow. So John Morant is 7 of 21 with 21 points. Jock Landale is the second leading scorer with 14. Jaren Jackson Jr. only got 6 shots. Why has he only got 6 shots attempts? That's probably why they down by so much. He must have got hurt or something. I don't know. And off the bench, they got Aldama coming off the bench with 11 points. For the Warriors, as I said, is Jimmy Butler leading. He got 20, and Pozinski has 20. But Jimmy Butler got 20 points on 6 of 8 field goals, but he got 2 threes. Where's Steph at? Steph has only got 16 points, 4 from 8 for 3. Draymond got 7 points, 10 rebounds. 7 points, 10 assists, 4 rebounds. So that's what's going on over there. Oh, wow. Hey, who got Moses Moody got 18 points. All right, so they coming back. They come back with Braden Fisher is on the mound, and he's getting ready to face Kike Hernandez. Pitch was high and inside, 1-0. Kike Hernandez has 2 singles, 2 for 4. I'll leave the score up there for you for the NBA, man, because that's still in the third quarter. Well, it better be rocking, because 2-0 is the count to Kike Hernandez as the pitch was outside. Let me see if I can refresh this. Because I know we've been on. I've been. No, they must have a timeout up there. Yeah, it's a timeout. 3 balls and no strike. Wow, Braden Fisher, you come in, you ain't hit a strike yet. 3-0 is the count. On deck is Pagaz, who's 0 for 4. Here's a 3-0 pitch. Strike in the inside corner. Kike doesn't agree with it. 3-1 is the count. Okay, so somebody just scored the foul shot. Austin Reeves got 31 points already. Wow. Swing and a miss. The full count is now on display. Okay. I see you. Full count. Dodgers fans got their rally cap on. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Still same count. Wow, Austin Reeves, 31 points. You just scored 51 yesterday or the other day. So you cooking. Luka must be out. I didn't check the stats yet. I'm just looking at the glimpse. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball foul. Right off of third base. Same full count. Let's see. Did they give me a report here? Yeah, Luka's out with a finger. Look, all the Lakers out. LeBron is still out with sciatica. Gabe Vince is out with a finger. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out in the bottom of 11. So look, they got 1, 2, 3. Look at all these Lakers out. 1, 2, 3. Jackson Hayes is out with a knee. Maxi Cleaver's out with. Oh wow, that's a lot. I see why they down now. So Austin Reeves gonna get all the points. Wow. Pagaz is up. First pitch. Ground ball foul. Right outside of third. 0-1 is the count. I don't know if my 33 brother's going live tonight. If he is, he'll be going on around 12:40. So you guys stay tuned. Check the Words channel. See if he's gonna go live. Line drive caught by the third baseman. 2 outs. And this is the good inning for Braden Fisher because he only threw 10 pitches and got 2 outs, which is good. Now here's Shohei Ohtani up the bat. He is their DA. Oh, they walked him. They said they ain't gonna play with him. They intentionally walked. This is one thing about baseball I really don't like. But he's that dangerous of a batter. He is the reigning MVP of the National League. So they walked him. They just told him to just go to first. Don't even worry about it. So Shohei's at first on the intentional walk. Mookie Betts is at bat. Curveball on the inside corner on 1. Mookie Betts is 0 for 5. 0 for 5. The 0-1 count. Curveball. Strike again. Quickly a 0-2 count. So 0-2, 2 outs, bottom of the 11th. Line drive base hit to left field. Ohtani goes to second. So it's first and second with 2 outs. Is Freddie Freeman coming up? Yes, it is. It's Freddie Freeman. They call him Steady Freddie. And he's up at bat with the potential to end this game with a base hit. Good swing by Mookie Betts to put the ball in play. 2 outs, bottom of the 11th. And what we doing? We talk. Shohei, don't tell me you hurt yourself. Uh-oh. They talking about Shohei, he's stretching. Now this ain't good because I just told y'all he's supposed to start game 4 tomorrow. This ain't looking good. This is something the Dodgers are definitely going to worry about. And they can't take him out because if they take him out, he can't come back. So he stays in the game. He's going to troop it out. Now it's going to be interesting because he looked like he was stretching his hamstring. As they talking to the pitcher at the mound, we just going to just say, we're going to look at this because, like I said, he's the starting pitcher and he's also on second base. So a base hit, anything could happen. So can he give it his all to score the run? They might as well tell Freddie hit a home run or something to where he ain't got to strain this leg injury that Shohei appears to have. Okay, here we go. First pitch to Freddie Freeman. Fouled off. He was trying to end the game, y'all. I'm telling y'all, he tried to end the game, so he ain't got to worry about this. Freddie Freeman with 18 career walk-off hits. And him doing it to the Yankees last year, I seen him do it. So here we go. On one's the count. The pitch is popped up to short left field. Left fielder catches it. It's 3 outs. So they're going to the 12th inning now. 5-5 is the score. Well, I'm gonna stay on till about 12:30, 12:40. I don't even know what's going. Chat, y'all forgive me. I ain't see who's over here. So we're gonna stay on and see what happens with these with this World Series game, and also during the commercials, I can highlight some of the stats, right? So we can go ahead and see what's going on with the Lakers and the T-Wolves because that game is still active. So Denhey Avija is leading the Trailblazers with 23 points on 8 of 13 shooting. Jeremy Grant coming off the bench with 20, looking good on 17 of 13 shots. And for the Lakers, you got Austin Reed with 32 points of 10 of 16 shooting and 2 for 5 for 3. Wow, that's a lot of scoring. Vanderbilt got 10 points. Vanderbilt don't give you that much points, so they trying to figure this out. Hachimura with 14. DeAndre Ayton with 12 and 7. Who's coming off the bench? Connect coming off the bench. Why is this going through all this? Bronny James got some minutes tonight. He's off too, though. But this is what I'm saying. It just the injuries to the Lakers may come back to haunt them. But right now, it's like it looks like it's Austin Reeves or bust. And their score right now is 89 to 77. How could that be the third quarter? It can't be the third quarter. How the hell could that be the third quarter? Sheehan is still in the game. He's pitching to Alejandro Kirk. Alejandro Kirk is 2 for 4 with a 3-run homer tonight. 1-0 is the count. Pitches low. Damn, that's low. 2-0 count.
He's still tied.
Yeah, it's still tied. Clayton Kershaw. Yeah, Clayton Kershaw is on the bullpen. 2-0 count. Fouled off. 2-1. Wow, that's a long delay.
Who won?
2-1 count, 3-1.
Was it a football game on tonight?
Yeah, Kansas City won 28-7. Three-one pitch is ball four. So Toronto got a leadoff runner in the 12th inning.
Oh, nobody started on the second?
They took that out
Why? Only for the championship?
in this
Oh.
World Series.
Oh.
So we got. Did they just switch the runner? Yes, they did. Who's the pinch runner? Hyman is pitch running for Kurt. A little bit more speed, no outs. Will they do small ball? Will they bunt, get the runner to second? We're gonna find out.
What's the series?
1-1. Blue Jays won the first, Dodgers won the second. So Straw is at bat. He's 0 for 1. First pitch from Sheehan. He squared the bunt. It was on the outside corner, 0-1. We're gonna slow it down a little bit. Here's the 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch is. He squares again. He pops it up behind the plate. 0-2. It's sad that these guys don't know how to bunt. Small ball is really dying. Either you're going to hit a home run or you're going to strike out a lot of the times. Oh, 2 pitch. Still squaring the bunt. Wow. Bounce to the plate. Good play by Will Smith. Keep the ball in front of him. 1-2 is the count. The 1-2 pitch. He squares still. He lines out the first throw. Oh, he didn't throw it. Caught by Freddie Freeman. They could have had an opportunity to double him up. But it's 1 out, though. 1 out in the top of the 12th. I don't know if he thought he didn't have a good grip on the ball or he didn't see the second baseman running to first. But it's 1 out. Who we have at bat? Clement, who was 1 for 5. Pitch is on the border, strike 1. Now these are the guys that came through game 1, 7, 8, 9 hitters, but like 6 runs in that 9-run inning. Popped up, out of play. 0-2 is the count. Okay, he had a little home run today. It had to be today because first game in LA. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first. Just in time. 2 outs. Edman took his sweet time. Are they going to challenge it? Let's find out. Yeah, it's an out. Don't have to close. The mitt don't have to close. It just got to be in the mitt. I don't know how that makes sense, but that's the rule. So Sheehan trying to work out of this. They walked Andres Jimenez on 4 pitches. Why? I don't know. But here come the pitching coach to talk to Sheehan. So it's now first and second with 2 outs. Why would you want to face George Springer? I don't know. They said they don't trust him. They don't believe in him. Oh, here he's back. Pull the muscle. Oh, he's in for Springer. This is Schneider. Oh, break it up. They take it too long. Let's go. Damn, the Lakers getting cooked. 99-85, but ain't nobody playing. It's over 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. Golden State 126 to 112 over the Grizzlies. Just over 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. So the NBA is finishing their night off. But let's see if the Blue Jays can get a score and hold it down. It is 2 outs.
Game over, ain't it?
Huh?
They score game over, ain't it?
No. Dodgers are home.
Oh. What's it?
They in LA.
Oh, so Toronto had a better record than you.
Yeah, that All-Star game thing.
Oh,
First pitch, high 1-0. 1-0 is the count. Boy, lucky 12. 1-0 pitch. Oh, they gave him a strike on the outside corner.
oh wow.
Looked it outside, but said it was good. 1-1 is the count to Schneider, who's actually replacing George Springer, who looked like he pulled a muscle in his side or his back. Here's the warm up. He stepped off. Catchers tell him to take his time. Runners in scoring position. Blue Jays are 1 for 9. Dodgers are 2 for 9. One and one pitch. A strike on the outside corner. 1-2. Can Sheehan get out of this inning with no damage being done to him? Said it nipped the outside corner. It doesn't matter. Dodger fans is on their feet. They ready to either cheer or be upset. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2 is the count.
ACL?
Hmm?
ACL?
No.
Lucky.
Full count as he throws. He bounced the ball to the catcher again. 3-2. Since it's 2 out, it's safe to assume the runners will be off with the pitch. 3-2 is the count. Hyman on second. Jimenez on first. Runners go. The pitch chopped slowly to third.
That was stupid.
Oh,
no way. Hell no. Hell no. That
The umpire called the man out at third.
That
As the ball was slowly chopped, the third baseman had his foot on the base, gathered the ball. No, he's safe.
Like a motherfucker.
He's safe, and he never tagged him. That's a terrible call by the umpire.
That umpire need to be fired. They don't got to tag beans and force out.
No, I know. The score is being reviewed, obviously, because they have no They have no choice but to review it.
That nigga crazy as fuck, bro. That nigga was safe as
It's
hell.
challenged by the Blue Jays. So
Yeah,
this call
bad
should be
call.
overturned, as it was. We know it's a tie goal to the runner, but
Man, he was safe. Man, that's not even a tie. That nigga was safe. He was on the bag already before the ball even touched the glove. Why he didn't come get the ball, first of all?
I don't know. I have no idea. He didn't charge the ball. He thought he can get
He's safe.
the ball's not even in the
No tie
glove,
go
so
to the
this should be a quick overturn. Oh, they did overturn it. It's a base hit. Bases are loaded.
I know Trish would overturn that bitch.
I don't know what's going. Oh, they changed it. Wow, they're bringing in Clayton Kershaw. So there's a pitching change with 2 outs.
Bro.
Nah, they can't do that. Now they bullpen is gonna be depleted. They play them all.
Mm.
If the dude charges the ball, it gets to throw it to first. It's not a big deal. But so there's a pitching change in the top of the 12th with 2 outs. Clayton Kershaw coming in. Final score in Golden State, 131 to 118. They defeat the Memphis Grizzlies to go to 3-1. I don't know. As y'all can see, there's no score for the Grizzlies. No record for the Grizzlies. Jonathan Kuminga led the team with 25 points. John Morant had 23 and 9. Oh, Jonathan Kuminga had 23 and 10. Excuse me. John Morant had 23 points, 9 assists. I don't know what the hell doing with Jaren Jackson Jr. He only got 7 rebounds. He must have got hurt or something. He ended up with 16 points and 7 rebounds. For the Warriors, we know Kuminga had 25. Jimmy Butler had 20 points. Brandon Pozinski only had 23. Steph was 5 of 11 for 16 points. But it was enough, as they do get the win at home against the Memphis Grizzlies. So there's only one game left, y'all. Portland 105, the Lakers 94. Just under 6 minutes to go. So Clayton Kershaw's warming up. This has got to be odd for him, as he's been a starter pitcher all his life. Now he needs 1 out. And his mentor, Sandy Koufax, is right there looking him on. 1 Hall of Fame Dodger to a future Hall of Fame Dodger. Lefty on lefty. Luce is 1 for 5. First pitch is low. 1-0. Can Clayton Kershaw pull something out of his hat? We're about to find out. The pitch is in for a strike right at the knees. 1-1 is the count. Fans is holding on tight, trying to get Kershaw out of here. Out of this inning. Next pitch, inside and off the plate, 2-1. 2-1 to Luke's. That was a ball. Oh, they could have called it a strike. Ooh. 2-1 is the pitch. They gave him the strike this time on the inside corner. 2-2 is the count, y'all. Here we go. Dodgers fans are standing up. The bases are loaded. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here we go. And the pitch It's low, 3-2. The merry-go-round will start as soon as he releases the ball, everybody. 3-2 to count. Clayton Kershaw trying to get himself together. Luke's is at the plate waiting. And here's the pitch. Popped up down the left field line and out of play. Got to do it again. Got to do it all over again. There's a lot of nervous people in Dodger Stadium. The coach got his head down. Dave Roberts got his head down. He's trusting Kershaw. Luke is at the plate, ready for the 3-2 pitch. The stretch, the delivery is popped up again, out of the way again. Once again, a 3-2 count. Boy, there's a lot of 3-2 counts a night. And as we already stated, it's 2 outs. The runners will be running. The stretch, the delivery, bouncing ball, the second slow bouncer, it gets the out. They are out of the inning. They are going to the 12th inning, bottom of the 12th, with a 5-5 score. Okay, guys. With that being said, Commander, what up, 9? I'm over here calling this game. About to get up out. I don't even know if Word went live. I don't even know what's going on.
Say what?
I'm about to check and see right now if he's over there going live. If he is, we gonna go over there. I was just calling the game to see if this thing can keep going.
Oh.
Our 33 brother is live. His topic is marriage still important to women in 2025. But we will be back on Friday to talk about SmackDown, talk about Thursday Night Football. And of course, do some scores and highlights with basketball and all of that other stuff. Yeah, I know. Commander, we gotta go save this guy. He was going crazy last night. But with that being said, I will put the final score of this game on the community wall. I appreciate y'all all. The scores and highlights and review was brought to you by the 9%. We're better you, the better us. With that being said, I will see you guys Friday night from the Channel 9 studio. This is Mr. 33 signing off.